Hi, I'm James. Welcome to Hope Survival 365.
Hey, bro. What are you doing?
I'm making a video.
Making a video?
Yeah, get over here.
I'll join. I'm Casey.
And today we're going to talk about shit hit the fan and finding ammo. So, we'll put a scenario out. Shit has hit the fan for whatever reason. Mass riots.
World War III.
Yeah, World War III, economical collapse, EMP.
Anything you could think of. Just
Aliens are invading us.
Yeah, total disaster, okay?
Total disaster. There's no call for cops, nothing. You're on your own. As I was mentioning in my other video, I was saying something about common calibers, and I don't think a lot of people think about this when they go out and purchase their gun, or maybe they'll go out and purchase a couple older, World War II era guns like your old SKSs and Mosin Nagant, stuff like that. If you don't have a abundant supply of ammo stocked up, because maybe you can't afford that, you need enough rounds to get you through or to keep your house protected. But what happens if you get caught with your pants down and you don't have that many rounds and you've shot off all your ammo to protecting your family? Where can you find ammo? What are common calibers? So we'll go over that list. For handguns, common calibers are going to be 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, 380, hit or miss, of course 22 long, 38 and 357. It's going to be your most common calibers out there. I'm not saying you're not going to run across some 500 Smith & Wesson or 44 Magnum or something like that, or 454. Yeah, it could be there. But the common calibers, I'm talking about stuff you can easily, you have a chance of finding before all the others.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun rounds, 12 gauge. 12 gauge all day. Okay, well, I'm just going to stay with this 12 gauge. 12 gauge is very common. Not saying you're not going to find other calibers as well, but 12 gauge is very common. Yep. Almost everybody and their grandma and Uncle Joe's got a box of old birdshot laying around.
Even in the back of squad cars.
Yeah. If you come across an old cop car that's been smashed or something like that, pop in the trunk, you might find some shells back there.
And you might find a gun, who knows?
I'm sorry about the noise in the background. I got hog fast rolling through my front yard, literally. Wow.
Those are some nice bikes.
Nice bikes. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Shotgun, common round. The 12 gauge, I mean. Rifles. Okay. 223, 5.56.
308.
Yeah. All military carries 5.56. So that's going to include your AR-15. Other variants that shoot, 5.56 or 223. Some you can even get a bolt action gun that's chambered in that as well. 308 NATO. 30-06 is going to be quite common. 270 is going to be common. So them are guns you might want to have handy. 30-30 as well. So, like I said, I'm not saying other calibers you won't find, but we're just going to stick with the common calibers. So, where would you find this stuff at? Okay, well, I'd say within a week or two, in all panic, the whole inner cities will be burnt out and trashed and looted, and everything's going to be gone. No food, no water, nothing. So people are going to start migrating out to the countrysides, because a lot of people think, what?
Farmers.
Right.
Food.
Yeah.
Water.
Exactly.
Mountain springs.
Yep.
Hunting. There's a lot of woods.
Yep. So they're going to come out where we live, out in the country. So, if you happen to be one of them people coming from the cities and all that, coming out here to the country, if you find an old farmhouse or something like that, you might find some shells in there. You might find some food.
Yeah, cans. People who can.
Yeah, but be careful coming out here to the country, because a lot of these country folks are quite prepared. So, for you city folks, y'all need to start preparing and start really...
become more ready than what you are.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you need to start preparing, start stocking up on ammo. Rule of thumb, handgun, at least 500 rounds. Your battle rifle, your rifle you're going to defend your family with, you at least got to have 1,000 rounds. Okay. You know, magazines, you should at least have 4 or 5 mags for your handgun, and I would say 10 minimum mags for your battle rifle, okay? And your battle rifle can be anything, whatever you choose to make it, you know, your main primary rifle. If it's a 22, well then so be it. Whatever you choose is whatever you choose, and make sure you have enough ammo to back it up and magazines to go with it, because there's no sense of having a rifle with 130 round mag or 230 round mags and 10,000 rounds of ammo. I mean, what are you gonna do? Excuse me, Mr. Bad Guys, I gotta stop and reload my magazine. Give me a minute.
I'm empty. Gotta reload.
Yeah, you gotta have the mags like that. Keep all your mags loaded at all times. Yeah, we'll go into another subject. You know, people, you get, you know, oh, I don't keep my mags all the way loaded. It'll ruin the spring. Common sense, guys. It's not gonna ruin the spring. I've got mags loaded in there for shit 10 years now. Okay, they work just fine. What wears the spring out in a magazine is the constant up and down of loading and unloading, loading and unloading, just like a car. If you buy a brand new car and you just park it, the springs ain't gonna go bad. They only go bad if the car is going down the road and bouncing up and down all the time. You know, if you load and unload your gun all the time, like what cracks me up are these people that, you know, they swap out their mags and their carry guns. Well, I gotta let my springs take a break. Take a break? What are they doing? Working out, lifting weights? I mean, no. By you unloading them, I mean, you're wearing them out. Keep them loaded. You know? I mean, you get out, you got to say what you want. I mean, if you take a brand spanking new gun mag, or a rifle mag, and you load it, it's real tough. You keep it compressed for a little bit, and you take the magazine apart and compare it to a brand new spring, and the one that's been compressed for a little bit, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Okay? A little bit. That's normal. Okay? Now, if you take a brand new magazine and you load it, unload it, and load it, unload it, it's going to wear out. You can then take them apart again and look at them. You'll see it's a lot smaller and more crimped the more you use the magazine. Now, if you ever notice when you guys get a brand new mag or any mags that you load off, you know you can kind of push down. Say you miscounted, you're like, oh, I got one more round to go, and you push down, the bullet almost goes in there, but doesn't just compress completely. The magazine is already designed to have some forgivance inside the mag. So you don't have to worry about your magazine going bad or anything like that. Just like my shotguns, every gun I own stays loaded. You know, even in my safe, they stay loaded, ready to rock and roll any given time. You never know. You ain't gonna have, if something happens, you're not gonna have time to load a gun and just you want to be able to grab it and go.
Get going.
Get going. That's right. So, like I said, stick to your common calibers, guys. Don't get some weird like 8mm Mauser, which I love that round, but
460 rolling.
Yeah, 460 rolling. I mean, but you can still shoot 45 ACP out of that.
Yeah.
But don't just stick to oddball calibers, even though there's a lot of great calibers out there. You know,
10mm.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what's funny, guys, is back in the 2012 ammo panic, you know, I couldn't find 9mm, 380. I couldn't find nothing. And I swear to God, only place, like even my big chain stores like Bass Pro, Cabela's, I even went to stoop down to Walmart's, and the only thing people had on their shelves, I swear to God, guys, was 10mm handgun rounds and 270 hunting rounds. That was the only thing I could ever find. 22 was like non-existent. Okay, 30-06, all that stuff was like non-existent. Like Walmart's had an abundant supply of 270 and 10mm handgun round. I'm like, wow. So that's what I would know. I don't know about you guys, if you guys noticed that or not, but just in my local areas, that's all I could find was 10mm and 270. So
that wouldn't be considered a common round.
Not 10mm, no, but 270 kind of, yeah. But I don't think a lot of hunters really use 270 anymore. I like the round. It's a good flat round. It's almost got the same ballistic as 30-06, but not as good as 30-06, of course. But anyways, I'm out.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go hunt me a gopher.